couple big cedars up here. Alright, so just to give you a visual, here's our house up here. The clearing I'm working on is down here. Get a better eyeball on this stuff and don't feel like hiking it in 102 heat index. So that's where we're at right now.
So I wanted that cedar.
Got some low rider action. Alright, fueling up here at the barn. It's just going to be a weekend day. I'm going to go try a new clearing in that bottom. Another record high today, or super high, 97 plus the heat index. But they're talking maybe rain today. It's August, what, 17th? So I missed my machine. I'm going to get in here for a little bit and go down in that bottom. I'd love to start cleaning up logging roads, but I only got so much juice and energy. But that clearing is a cost share, so I might as well get going on that one. Yeah! Take a little trip with the big machine. Going down to the bottom. I'll work on a clearing down there. This was one of the original roads that was here, but it was all covered up. I might have found a new set of tracks for this thing, chains and pads. Shout out to one of our viewers. He gave me the hookup. I'm gonna say there's no wind and you see something shaking a tree over there. There's a shadow, but it's a couple squirrels fighting or something over there. So anyways, I'm waiting on a bid out of New York for a whole new set. And I guess the shipping is free if it's over $6,000, and the track set's like $7,000. So then you would just need the labor to just put the whole track thing on instead of the pads one at a time. Another good day to be alive. Alright, I'll check back in when we get down to the bottom. Alright, made it down to the bottom. Down to the jungle. Alright, put some tunes on my phone. Since I got no radio down here, I busted the antenna off. Once I get something open a little bit, I'll try to set a camera up on the outside. Start pushing this little scrubby stuff first. So yeah, I was talking to that guy Greg who gave me the info on the tracks, and he's got a dozer or he's getting one. Sounds like he's used one or more, but he's buying a new one right now, a used new one, and so he's looking at the tracks. But he's like, man, he goes, don't you love that thing? You just want to just push everything down in the woods. And I'm like, well, kinda, yeah, it is fun to operate, especially when you could see instant success. Like at the end of this video, you will see a cool difference. Even look at this lane here. I mean, just look at how cool that looks. Just imagine if you had a chainsaw to try and tame a jungle like that, you know, like literally 50 seconds, you just, you know, did an 8-foot wide swath. So it's pretty cool operating this thing. I'm not gonna lie and deny that. Cheers. Gotta have my kick, morning kick. Alright, so the creek runs there. You're supposed to leave a cushion and not clear all the way up to a creek, even though it's not a real creek. So I'm pushing this way, kind of parallel in the creek, so we have access to that creek. And you can see it more, so I don't have my piles that way. And then I'll just stuff it up here. But this growth right here is ultimately what you want down here. But the problem is this is 10-year, 12-year growth. So you know, by clearing it, you get all the brand new forbs and shoots coming up for the critters for that new successional growth. So it has a lot of purposes. It's this thick though, you gotta watch for big trees ahead. You don't know when you're gonna thump into a big one. Got a couple big cedars up here.
So I wanted that cedar. Pretty good start on that clearing, but I wanted to take a ride down this way and get a better look, you know, eyes on how far I want to come this way. All right, so just to give you a visual, here's our house up here. This is all downhill, this trail. This is the one I came down today, and then these three markers here are roughly, you know, the clearing I'm working on is down here. So right now I am going this way with the dozer to get a better eyeball on this stuff and see, you know, where and how this lays out, and if I want to make this clearing. I think I'm going to go back and make it longer this way after today's episode, but that's where I'm at now. I'm just scoping this out. Don't feel like hiking it in 102 heat index. So that's where we're at right now to give you an idea on the area that we are working. This creek channel kind of winds around, cuts across here. up to where it cuts across here. I'll give you a look up here quick. Trying to push, I got two piles. I got one here. I figured I'd just keep pile it in the middle so I don't have them all over the place, because it's nice to have access to that creek. Here's a look at where we're at so far. Alright, I'm going to get back at it this way. Well, here's a look at probably where I'm going to call it for today. Probably, I don't know, 130, 140, 150 yards across. Ain't very wide, but I knew that was going to be that way. We'll see, I might pluck a few more on this end, but it's good progress. Good progress.